Hello everyone, and welcome to our in-depth look at the cost of living in Dayton, Ohio as of 2023. I'm Carrie Davis, and today we'll explore whether Dayton is an affordable option for you. But first, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please take a second and hit the subscribe button. This will make sure you keep getting my videos and keep you up to date on all things Dayton, Ohio. Okay, Dayton is known for its history in aviation and its vibrant cultural scene, but it also is a city where many are considering for as their new home. But what does it cost to live in this historic Ohio city? Well, let's start with housing. The largest expense for 99% of us. For those looking to buy, we'll examine median home prices in Dayton and how they stack up against other cities in Ohio. So let's jump right in. Okay, as of October 23, we currently have a 1.5 month supply inventory in Dayton. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, a low supply of inventory indicates a competitive market where buyers are actively searching for their dream homes. Sellers, on the other hand, have a great opportunity to sell their properties quickly and potentially receive multiple offers. Looking at the trend over the last 12 months, we've seen an increase over 17% in the month's supply of inventory. This means that while the market remains competitive, there is a slight improvement in the overall inventory levels, giving buyers a bit more options to choose from. Okay, now let's discuss the median sold price in Dayton, which is currently at $169,900. This figure represents the midpoint of all sales in our market. It's important to note that this median sold price reflects the overall market, and specific neighborhoods or property types may have different price ranges. So let's take a look at home prices in a couple highly sought after areas outside of the city of Dayton. Okay, let's start by looking in Warren County, which is just south of Dayton and includes areas like Springboro, Franklin, Lebanon, Mason, just to name a few. As of October 23, we have a relatively low supply of homes on the market with only about a 1.5 months inventory available. This means that if there were no new homes listed, it would take just over a month and a half to sell all the existing homes on the market. In terms of homes in Warren County, they are selling at a rapid pace. The median days on market currently stands at only 8 days. This quick turnover highlights the desirability of properties in that area and the urgency for buyers to act swiftly. Finally, let's talk about the median sold price. It's an impressive $350,962 in Warren County. This figure represents the midpoint of all home prices, indicating a healthy and thriving real estate market, and a much higher price point than the median sales price of $169,900 for Dayton. Another high demand area is Greene County, which is the Beaver Creek, Bellbrook, Xenia area. Currently, we have a low 1.3 months supply of inventory, indicating a highly competitive market. However, it's important to note that over the last 12 months, the month's supply of inventory has decreased by an impressive 3%. This suggests a trend of increased demand and a potential opportunity for sellers in Greene County. Finally, let's discuss median sold price, which currently stands at $279,250. This figure represents the middle point of all home sales in Greene County, Ohio. As you can see, our market continues to show steady growth and favorable pricing for both sellers and buyers. Okay, next up, let's talk utilities. Let's break down the average costs of energy, water, and trash services in Dayton. Energy costs an average of about $191 a month in Dayton, which is 6% higher than the state average, but 6% lower than the national average. Water and sewer, which includes your trash pickup, runs about $207 every 3 months. It's a digital age. Internet and cable services are essential, so the average cost from all the available service providers in Dayton runs about $100 a month. Food, another necessity that seems to be getting more and more expensive by the day, no matter where you live. But according to apartmentlist.com, the average annual grocery bill for a family of 4 in Ohio is around $11,812. So that's about $984 a month for those of us who enjoy dining out. The average meal for 2 is around $54, according to livingcost.org. Clearly, they don't get any adult beverages at their meal because ours is usually a little bit more than that. While public transportation is available in Dayton, most people do own their own car, and that runs around $894 a month when you take into account your car insurance and gas. Healthcare is another crucial factor when figuring out the cost of living. Premiums on health insurance will run around $400 to $500 per month, which is on par with the national average. For families and students, I'll briefly touch on education in Dayton, from the public schools to higher education institutions. Fair housing laws do restrict me from going into detail on schools, but I can tell you to check out niche.com. There you'll find a ton of information on our local schools. What I can tell you is that there is plenty of choices in our area. Whether you're looking for public or private K through 12, there's something for everyone to choose from. And our higher education choices are pretty amazing. We have Sinclair, Wright State, and the University of Dayton. They're all located in Dayton, and there are many other colleges and universities within an hour's drive of Dayton. Again, for details, check out niche.com. It's NICHE.com. Lastly, I will touch on entertainment. Dayton has great up-and-coming restaurants and bars in the city as well as in the burbs. You'll want to check out the Oregon District downtown, where the nightlife is pretty good. Austin Landing, The Green, Fairfield Commons are all a couple areas that have really good food choices, lots of entertainment, both for families or adults. You can also check out Kings Island, ride roller coasters all day. Most families with kids get season passes and spend many hours at the amusement park. It's good for all ages. If that's not your thing, there's plenty of parks and trails to keep you busy. So when you put it all together, the cost of living in Dayton, Ohio is about 6% higher than the state average, but 6% lower than the national average. I hope this video has helped you, and please, if you have any questions, give me a call at 513-267-6222. And as always, I would love to be your realtor of choice. So if you have any real estate questions or needs, please give me a call. See you next week. Bye.